Vera? Is everything okay?
Yes. Look, do you see a guy sitting there?
Yeah. Who is he?
Well, I told you that 12 years ago I was in love with him. We dated.
And your sister took him away from you.
Yes.
So he's the guy.
Quiet, please don't yell. It's him.
What's he doing here?
How should I know? Maybe he just walked in by accident?
Maybe, but I don't believe in accidents. Maybe you'll come up to him.
No.
All right. Well, I'll do some recon.
Hello.
Are you ready to place an order?
Yeah. No, excuse me. I was told that Vera works here. Can I see her?
Vera? Yes, she works here. Why do you need her?
Personal business.
Personal business. Okay, I'll tell her.
Thank you.
What's up? Tell me.
What? Nothing. He made an order.
What did he say?
He didn't order anything. He came to see you.
Come on, really?
Yes.
Shit, how do I look?
You look great.
Should I go?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Hi.
Hello.
You haven't changed. You haven't changed at all.
Yeah, you too. How are you and Olya doing? Are you together?
Yes, we're together. You're still the same. It's still hard to tell you apart, but if it weren't for your hair, then...
Igor, what do you want?
I'm sorry, I still haven't told you what I came for, Vera. I need your help. I really need your help.
Is something wrong?
Yes. Can we talk somewhere else on the street, for example, or in my car?
Yes.
What's up? How'd it go?
Take over for 5 minutes, okay.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
Let me help you.
No, thanks.
Goodbye.
Have a good day. Who's that?
Her sister's husband.
Vera has a sister?
Yes.
That's strange she didn't say anything.
I see you got what you wanted.
What are you talking about? Olya and I have our own business, a construction company. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Let's sit down.
Hi.
Take a walk. Vera, I know you and Olya are not on good terms. But something happened.
With the Olya.
Yeah, don't worry. Olya was in a car accident.
How is she?
Don't worry. She's alive, but she's traumatized. She has a fracture, a brain contusion. I took her to a private clinic under someone else's name. She still hasn't recovered.
Under a false name, why?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was an assassination attempt. Someone cut the brake hose on her car. She got behind the wheel and now our security guys are working on it. It will take them a few days to find the culprit, but for now no one must know that Olya is in the hospital.
Igor, I don't understand anything.
Look, we've got a deal. Olya's been working on it for the last 6 months. It's a very important deal. If it doesn't go through, we're screwed. Our whole business will collapse and all we'll be left with is a pile of debts and loans. This deal is our only chance.
What can I do?
Vera, I have a strange favor to ask of you, but please don't say no right away. I want you to take Olga's place for a few days. You'll just stay at our house. Show up at the office a couple times. Everyone should think Olga is fine. And when we sign the contract.
Wait, so you want me to be Olga for a while? Igor, I'm sorry, but this is some kind of...
Vera, this is the only chance to save Olga. If she finds out her business has collapsed, it'll kill her. You don't have to do anything. Just stay by my side, that's all. Let's go. What's your address?
8 Sadovaya Street.
Let's go.
Do you like it?
Very handsome. And I'll succeed in life and have everything I want.
Well, you don't even have a college degree yet.
Not yet. I'll get it by correspondence or by a diploma.
It's easier to marry a rich businessman.
Rich daddies are for blondes with no brains. I will achieve everything on my own. I do not want to depend on anyone, but I will choose a husband. I will choose a husband that would be written about us in magazines. What a beautiful couple we are.
Where will you find such a man?
I won't even look for one. I'll just steal your Igor away from you.
But he's not rich and he's not your type. You like older men.
But he's handsome, isn't he?
Yes.
So we'll have beautiful children.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm here on business. Can I come in?
I have to pack. I gotta go soon.
I won't be long.
Come in.
I haven't been to your place in a while.
What's your business?
Where are you going?
It doesn't matter what's the matter.
There's nothing to do. I heard you were leaving, so I came to find out where.
Do I have to answer to you?
Well, going somewhere means something happened. What?
So many questions.
Does this have something to do with your sister's husband?
It's none of your business.
No, it concerns me. We're not strangers.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but just because it happened between us a long time ago doesn't mean it's not.
A long time ago, a month and a half ago.
Okay, a month and a half ago doesn't mean anything.
It does to me.
I have to pack.
So you're leaving right with him?
Yes, I'm leaving with him.
I don't like him.
I don't care that you don't like him.
Vera.
Artem, I really have to pack.
Come on, Vera.
Please.
Okay, I'll leave. Just please promise me if you have any problems, call me. I'll be useful.
Okay, I promise. Bye.
Suitcase? Why do you need so much stuff? Olya has everything.
That's Olya's stuff, and in the suitcase is mine.
All right, the suitcase, take it. But I must warn you. Vera, you'll have to wear Olya's things to avoid suspicion. You used to get carsick.
Do you remember that too?
Of course I do. I remember a lot of things.
Did you say there was an assassination attempt on Olya?
Yes, we suspect one of our competitors wanted to take over our contract, but we won't let him. Don't worry. You can speak freely in front of him.
Why don't you go to the police?
We don't have proof yet, but my people are working on it.
How long could it take?
Honestly, Vera, I don't know, maybe a week or so.
Can I see a Olya?
Yes, of course, we'll stop by right away. Okay. You hang in there? Okay.
Wow, what a hospital.
It's a private clinic. Let's go. Just a minute. He said we could visit Olya, but he said not for too long.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, my love. How are you?
What happened to her face?
She was cut by shards of glass. The abrasions are not deep. She also has a brain injury.
Has she regained consciousness?
Not yet, but the doctors are doing their best. You tell her something.
Tell her what?
I don't know what to say. What do you feel?
Olga. I came here to help you. I'll do my best.
That's it. That's it, Vera, calm down. We have to go. The doctors will contact us when she comes to her senses. That's it. Go. That's it. Bye, sweetie. He knows too.
Good evening.
Hi.
There's a suitcase in the trunk. Take it upstairs. Come on. I'll show you the house and your room.
I see.
Only brand name clothes. Olga never limits herself. Never in anything. You choose what you wear.
I think I'm going to have a hard time choosing.
All right. Try this and this on. Olga liked it very much. May I?
Don't come in.
I'm sorry.
Come in. Well, what do you think?
You just
Look like Olya.
absolutely. Vera, you forgive me. I know I'm guilty in front of you.
Igor, don't start. You and Olya have been together for 12 years. Good morning.
Hi. Coffee, juice.
Yes, I'd have a juice, thank you.
How do you sleep?
Fine.
I understand. But it's going to be okay though, Vera.
Yes.
Good. Now we'll have breakfast, and then we'll work on your appearance.
We'll do your appearance.
Well, you've got to change your hair and more. The stylist will be here any minute.
You have such beautiful hair. We can experiment. Is it a shame to say goodbye to the length?
A little bit.
So maybe we don't have to shorten it. I can suggest some good haircut options.
Do like the picture.
Okay.
I'll leave you.
And you want the color the same as before?
You heard that. What my husband told you.
I see.
Great. Your own mother wouldn't know you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Now we just need to work on the signature.
What?
Well, in order to sign the contract, you have to learn how to copy Olya's signature.
Oh, I see.
Well, I can safely say you're on the mend.
So you're my attending physician now.
Yes, from now until I'm fully recovered.
Why haven't I seen you before?
Because this is my first day on the job. Now we'll see each other often, but not for long. I'll discharge you very soon.
But we can continue to get to know each other after you're discharged, can't we? In case I get worse, doctor.
I'll come to you again today.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'm the new doctor, Ilya Andreevich Makovsky. May I come in?
No.
What did you give her?
I'm following the doctor's orders exactly.
That goes without saying. I'm just...
Can I help?
Yes, for sure. Who is this patient? What's wrong with her?
You are dismissed. This patient is Dr. Pashkovich's patient.
Why is there a guard outside her room?
You can ask Alexander Grigorievich all these questions.
Come on, we're one friendly team, almost a family. Tell me about her.
Ilya Andreevich, I think you don't fully understand the meaning of the word friendly team. You have your own patients. Please take care of them.
So, how are you feeling?
Look at her signature. It's not hard. Try it.
I can't do it.
Try it.
I can't even do my own signature.
Vera, try it. You'll definitely succeed. So, it's kind of similar, right?
I don't know.
Now try it without the original. Okay. That's great. You've got talent.
Yes.
So tonight we're gonna go out with you.
I don't get it. Where?
We're presenting a new project today. We have to be there.
Igor, I'm sorry, but you didn't tell me anything about it.
I'm telling you now, we have to be there together.
I can't pretend.
Don't pretend, Vera. Everyone must see that Olga is alive and well. Don't worry. Don't worry so much. We'll just come, say hello, have a glass of champagne, and that's it.
I don't even know who to say hello to.
You just say hello to whoever says hello to you, that's all. Hey, don't worry. I'll be right here. Hello. Hello. Thank you, thank you. Smile. Hello. Smile, I'm telling you. Let's do it again. Let's go to our guests.
Where to?
Over there. Smile, I beg you.
Hello, Olga Vladimirovna.
Good evening.
You are as flawless as always. Your project, too.
Thank you.
I'd like to raise this glass to him.
Here you go, a beautiful toast. Beautiful. Hurrah.
Olga Vladimirovna, how about?
Let me introduce you to the details of the project.
Let's go.
Actually,
Hi.
Good evening.
I've called you 20 times. You didn't pick up the phone. We need to talk. It's urgent.
just a minute. Is everything all right?
Yes.
Do you know him?
No.
Well, you talked to him like you knew him.
Igor, I don't know anyone here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. Smile. Look. This is Shugaliov. This is the deputy head of the district. A very important person. You should come up and say hello. Feel comfortable and smile. Don't be bored. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Igor, I have a headache. Can we go home, please?
Already? Okay, yes, of course, darling. We'll leave you then. Nice to see you. Goodbye. 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 Let's go. You can't do that, you know. Olga would never show any pain.
I'm sorry. I got confused.
Confused? There's a lot of money at stake, Vera, you know. Listen, I'm sorry. I've been nervous all day. I overreacted, but next time try to behave more naturally, okay?
Okay.
Ilya Andreevich, sit down, sit down. How are you settling in?
Yes, everything is fine. I'd like to talk to you about the patient from the 5th ward.
Why? What happened?
Nothing's wrong. I'd like to know her diagnosis.
Why are you so interested in her?
Well, I'm not used to patients' diagnoses being kept from their attending physicians.
And you're not her primary care physician.
Yes, Polina Sojevna reminded me of that. And yet,
Ilya Andreevich, our clinic guarantees patients confidentiality and full protection of all their personal data. Do you understand?
even from the staff, why is there a guard outside her room? Is she a criminal?
Ilya Andreevich, take care of your patients and everything will be fine.
Olga, do you have any idea what you're doing?
Yes, I want to marry Igor just like you.
Yes, but we've been together for a year. We love each other. Olga, why are you doing this to me?
I love him too. And in love, like in war, there are no rules. The main thing is to win.
He doesn't love you.
He will, but he did love you. I won't give up on you. Igor will be my husband whether you like it or not.
I won't give him up for nothing.
We'll see.
Igor, is everything all right?
Yeah? What are you doing up?
I can't sleep. Did I let you down too badly today?
No, it's okay. You'll be home in a few days. By the way, I forgot. This is my thanks for your help.
Igor,
The card is in your name. There are $10,000. The password is simple 1221, easy to remember. In a few days, it will have the same amount of dollars on it.
I'm not doing this for the money.
I know, and don't treat it like a quid pro quo. It's just my thanks. You're really helping me a lot. You two are so much alike. You know, Olya and I have been drifting apart lately. This whole damn job thing, I didn't realize it right away, but when I did, it was too late. I think Olya has a lover.
What?
Not only that, but when she was in the accident, she was on her way to see him.
And you knew that.
I suspected it.
And what were you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it? I want Olya to be happy. You know, it seems to me that even if we divorce, we will still be friends. We have too much in common. Maybe it's some other kind of love. I don't know, maybe friendship or family. I don't know how to say it.
Igor, I'm so happy. I don't even know how I lived before you. as if I didn't live. We'll never part, will we?
Never, Vera, I just won't let it happen.
I love you.
Me more. So I'm just explaining that I can't make it tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I told her I can't tonight. I said I'd meet you tonight.
Thank you, but it's not very pretty.
Sveta,
What?
tell me, please, how is Vera? Well, you must be in touch.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
She won't return my calls.
I see, Artem. You're a big boy. You realize Vera doesn't want to see you anymore. Leave her alone.
I love her.
Oh, come on, really, listen. Stop bothering her. Love someone else.
Wait. Tell me, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
When is she coming back?
As soon as she gets back.
She only took a week's paid vacation.
She'll take it more when she needs it. Stop meddling in her life and get on with yours.
Vera, what happened between us yesterday?
Igor, please don't.
But you don't even know what I wanted to say. Even though I don't understand. In any case, you forgive me and...
Listen, I'm sorry. I knew you were looking at me and seeing Olya.
Vera, it's not like that, Vera.
Let's just forget about it.
All right, whatever you say. All right. Tonight our business partners and lawyers will come to sign the contract. The one we've been preparing for so long. Don't worry, it's just a signature, an autograph.
Listen,
It's gonna be okay, that's why you're here.
Yes. I thought maybe your partners could wait until Olya is better and she can sign the contract.
It's gonna be a long wait. I didn't want to upset you. Olya's gotten worse, and while the doctors are fighting for her life, you and I have to fight for her business.
Okay.
Look, we'll sign the contract in the office. You behave as naturally as possible. You can be silent, but the main thing is to smile.
Igor, I'll do everything right.
Which ward is this?
Ward 5, I mean. I don't know, sorry.
Yes, Sveta, you understand everything correctly.
So you and he.
Yes. Listen, he said that Olya has a lover. I know it's not right, but...
It's crazy. So he got back at her by sleeping with you?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
You still love him, don't you?
Sveta.
Well, listen, I don't see anything so terrible, but Olga. She stole from you the guy you loved very much. You haven't seen each other for 12 years. You don't communicate. You hate her. Take Igor for yourself. It will be a revenge.
It's so simple.
And you, on the contrary, like to complicate everything. I have to go to work. I'm not paid to play a rich lady. And about Igor, I ask you to be careful with him. After all, 12 years have passed. People change, and keep me informed. How it is there with you?
Okay, bye. Igor? About those documents I have to sign, can I see them?
Are you hesitating?
No. I'd just like to know what I'm signing.
Do you want to read the contract?
Yes, if I may.
It was drafted by lawyers. It's a whole page in their bird language.
I'm not that stupid after all.
I didn't say that. All right, well, you'll have time at the office to read the document.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, goodbye. Goodbye.
Igor,
You're doing great.
you promised to let me read these documents.
I'm sorry I was a little short on time, but don't worry, Olga will be very grateful to you.
Thank God this is all over. Did I behave normally? They didn't suspect anything.
Everything was absolutely normal. Olenka, the main thing is the contract is signed. I'll be right back.
Igor,
Yes?
you called me Olya.
What do you mean?
You called me Olya.
Did I? Well, you see, even I've forgotten that you're not Olga.
Igor, sit down.
That's funny.
What?
You even sound like your sister. Same bossy tone.
Igor, I signed everything. When can I go home?
Tomorrow, I'll drive you myself. Thank you again, Vera.
So how's it going at work? Have you been fired yet?
For what?
Oppositional spirit and unwillingness to obey ironclad discipline.
Oh, very funny. You know, we have a patient in the clinic who has a guard stationed outside her room all the time.
Why? Is she a criminal?
That's what I tried to ask the head doctor, but I didn't get a clear answer, and that's what I don't like.
What's she sick with?
It's not clear. She's lying down, she can't get up at all, and for some reason she's being injected with neuroleptics all the time.
What's all the time?
They don't let her wake up at all.
So maybe she's violent?
Look, maybe. But a couple more weeks of this treatment and she'll be a vegetable forever.
Talk to her boss.
I tried, but then again I did, and this clinic is like some kind of closed institution. You don't go there, you don't ask.
If you don't like it, quit.
Yeah, where else am I gonna find a job with that kind of salary?
Well, if you've sold out, then act accordingly.
I'm not talking about what I'm doing to pay for your college education.
I don't need a college degree.
Yeah, and mommy and daddy wanted it to be, and it's gonna be the best. Okay.
She signed everything. The project is yours. When will the money be there? In a couple of days. She doesn't suspect anything? No, everything's under control. For a few days she must be in sight. Let her hang out in the village so the neighbors can see her. Okay. And about our next move. We can't let her go. It's too dangerous. Hold on. Do you have any idea what would happen if she told anyone? She won't. We can't know that for sure. What are you suggesting? You know what? Are you serious? Does it look like I'm kidding? Wait a minute. Don't disagree. Just solve the problem. Ilya Andreevich.
Yes, Alexander Grigorievich, I want to talk about the patient from room 5.
Ilya Andreevich, I want you to make a clear decision whether you want to work in this clinic or not.
Of course I do.
Then stop asking unnecessary questions. Irina Tomchenko is not your patient. It's a severe case, so the method of treatment I choose myself personally.
The thing is that in other clinics, doctors consult with each other, especially if the case is severe. I have a lot of experience with encephalopathy, so we could work together.
I guess you didn't hear me.
I understand.
Good, Ilya Andreevich.
Yes.
You're a talented doctor and you have great prospects in our clinic. Remember that and try not to make any mistakes.
Okay.
Good.
When are we leaving?
Listen, I've been meaning to talk to you. I don't think we should hurry.
Why?
Because it would be weird if Olga disappeared right after signing the contract.
Can't you tell everyone that Olga had an accident after the signing?
No, I can't.
Why not?
The police would know right away, not to mention the journalists.
How long do you think I should stay here?
I think a few days. It'll be over soon. Don't worry. By the way, I have to run. You rest. Do what you want. Walk in the garden. Watch TV. By the way, give me your cell phone. And you can use this. My number is written down here. Call me anytime.
Why?
It's better this way, Vera. Trust me, it's more reliable. I'll give you your phone back when things get better. Well, I'm off.
Bye.
Yes, doctor. Hello. Good morning. How is our patient? Everything is going according to plan, but there is one problem. We have a new doctor, very curious, interested in the patient from Ward 5. Interested? Well, yes, he tried to find out why there's a guard outside her room. He was interested in her diagnosis treatment regimen. So fire him. I can't. The guy's stubborn, and if he files a complaint, there'll be proceedings. As far as I'm concerned, we don't need the noise right now. Doctor, calm him down. It's not for me to teach you, do something. Ilya Andreevich,
Yes.
about that patient in room 5.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm monitoring her condition very carefully. So don't you worry like that, and I don't want to hear any more from her from you. Okay.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Artem, here's the thing. Maybe you can give me some advice.
What? Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello?
I haven't been able to call Vera for 2 weeks now.
What? You said she's doing well.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Worry?
I didn't want you to act like you were obsessed again. Listen, at first I did not tense up at all, but I thought that she had problems with the connection. There is a private house, village, all that. Or she lost her cell phone. It happened before, when she went to the sea with that Veritarian.
Who?
Doesn't matter. It was a long time ago. So what are we going to do? Well, I think it's silly to go to the police. I thought you'd give me a clue. Hello? Hello?
Is your car running?
My car is. Why?
Mine's in the service station.
Do you want to go to her?
Naturally. We'll figure it out on the spot.
Okay.
Will you give me your car?
Well, what to do?
Let's go.
Oh my God. I just wanted to go to the store.
Make a list and I'll order whatever you want.
I wanted to go for a walk. The store's right next door. I saw it.
Igor Boysovic asked you not to leave the mansion.
He asked me to, not ordered me to.
Make a list. I'm back to talk about the patient from Ward 5, Irina Tomchenko.
Ilya Andreevich, we've already talked.
Yes, but it's obvious that there is no visible improvement. She still hasn't recovered, and those guards changing outside her room, they aren't police officers, right?
But I told you they're cops.
Then who are they?
They are private security guards hired by the patient's relatives privately.
Aha, so she's not a danger, but she is in danger. Alexander Grigorievic, I think that as an employee of the clinic, I have the right to know the details.
I think that if you bring it up again, I'll fire you.
Even so, and what will you write as a reason for dismissal?
I'll think about it. Go back to work.
Here's the list.
Groceries? Wouldn't it be better to bring something from the restaurant?
No, I'm tired of restaurant food. I want to make something myself.
Okay.
There's another list on the back. Please go to the pharmacy.
I can call a doctor.
No, that's okay.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Here are the keys. Technical passport. Insurance is in the glove compartment. But don't drive like usual.
I won't be driving, I promise. I'll just drive fast.
Morozov, it's no joke. I'm already nervous about Vera. I felt right away that there's something wrong with this Samolov.
Sveta, you don't remember Vera's sister's address. Maybe she told you something.
No, she only told me about their breakup.
Okay, well, I'll look for information on the internet. Don't worry, nothing will happen to your car.
Okay, all right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and let me know as soon as you know something.
Aha, okay.
I hope Vera's okay. And the car's okay.
Go to work. Oleshki. Okay. Well, God bless me. Shit. It's from the drugstore. It should have everything you asked for.
Thanks.
Anything else?
No.
Word power.
Yeah,
Which level?
4th.
Oh, I'm on level 8. Be careful with the gargoyles, because they're hiding in the mine. Come on. I'll go in.
Why?
Just to change the screw clamp onto the 4th.
No, you can't.
All right, you do it. Then here you go, hurry up. Attach it carefully, because if it gets into the patient's blood, she'll die.
Okay, just a moment.
The subscriber is temporarily unavailable.
Okay, let's do it quickly.
Yes.
Yes, I called. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Good afternoon. I'm here to see Olga Vladimirovna Samolova.
And who are you?
I'm her relative. I couldn't get through, so I came here without a call. Is she here?
I don't know. She should be here. She didn't seem to have gone anywhere since this morning.
What about her sister? Well, she told me that her sister came to her. Her name is Vira about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Sister? I haven't seen my sister.
She looks a lot like her, but her hair is different.
I say, there was no sister here, only Olga Vladimirovna and Igor Borisovic. And what's your name? I'll call that you've come.
No need. I'll come back another time. Thank you. Thank you. Irina Tomchenko. So, at least one would be ours.
Vera. Vera. Are you in? Are you going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going away. This has gone too far.
Vera, I beg you to stay.
Igor, can't you see how wrong it is?
Well, I think it's the opposite. Then 12 years ago, remember what happened. Listen, if you leave, I'll go crazy.
You won't. Igor, I'm tired of playing Olya.
Come on, that's it. Listen to me, stop it. You won't have to pretend anymore. Everything will be for real.
What do you mean, for real?
We'll live with you as husband and wife. That's it, I've made up my mind.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. We had a good time together, didn't we?
I came here to help you sign the damn contract. And now something's happening that can't be happening.
Wait, what about the other night?
It was a mistake. I'm gonna have to pay for it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait a minute, look at me. Are you pregnant?
What makes you think that?
Why did you send the guard to the drugstore to get a test? Vera, are you pregnant? Is it my baby? Is it mine?
Yes.
Vera, wait. Vera, wait. Let me at least help you carry your suitcase. Vera, wait. Wait. Just give me 1 minute. Vera. All these years, Olya and I wanted to have a child. We tried again and again. We were treated, we did IVF, but nothing worked. She couldn't get pregnant. And you got pregnant after the first night, after our only night, you know what that means.
It means nothing.
Vera, don't be like that.
What do you want from me?
I want you to have our baby. I'll do everything for you. I'll find the best doctors, the best clinic.
The one where Olya is lying now.
Why are you doing this?
You said she got better. Is that true?
Yes, she got better, but...
I've been asking you for 2 weeks to take me to her, but you make up new excuses every time.
Vera.
Take me right now. I want to talk to her doctor.
Okay. Okay. We'll go to her. I'll take you to her. I'll take you to her. It'll be okay. Okay. Shall we go?
Let's go. Did you see it?
What?
She blinked.
No, it can't be, otherwise the doctor would have warned us. She's in a deep stupor and practically comatose.
I definitely saw her eyes open. Let me tell the doctor.
No, that's not possible, but yes, we'll tell the doctor. Let's go tell the doctor. There is a definition of improvement, but her condition is still consistently severe. But she's definitely not conscious, doctor. No, of course not.
Well, I saw that she opened her eyes.
It's not possible, not yet, but we're hoping for the best. Well, thank you for everything. You're welcome. I'm always on the phone. If you have any questions, call me. Goodbye.
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 Alexander Grigoryevic, who are these people to our patient?
People?
Yes.
Distant relatives. Why?
No, nothing. I just noticed a family resemblance. You know, the outline of the cheekbones, the shape of the forehead.
Olya Andreevich, please do your job.
Yes, okay.
Doctor, just please be careful, okay?
Don't worry, it's okay. Well, I can tell you right away, there's nothing wrong with the fetus. Okay, great. You can come up now, here's some tissues. But you don't look very happy, cheer up. You're a mom-to-be.
No one's interested in a mommy's opinion.
Why are you say so, Olga Vladimirovna?
I'm not Olga.
What?
She's joking. She's joking. You know what, you write a report? And we'll wait outside the door, okay?
Sure.
Let's go. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, please. It just slipped out.
If you do something like that again,
So what? What will you do to me?
Okay, let's go home. Let's go. Tomorrow I'll pick up the conclusion.
I'll sit by myself.
I've booked the theater studio for Tuesday
I remember.
for 5 hours. Please don't forget how you do it.
Yes, for the portfolio.
Yes, for the portfolio. So how's it going with that businesswoman of yours?
With Olya, Mum.
Olya.
I don't know. I can't get her on the phone. She's not picking up.
But you said she didn't want to talk to you.
I'm not so sure about that now.
What do you mean?
Maybe her husband took her away from the party. She looked confused and looked at me weird, like we didn't even know each other.
Well, maybe it's for the best.
Mom,
Mom, what? You said yourself that you're not sure about this relationship. Your words.
yeah, sometimes I feel like we don't understand each other at all. Do you remember the picture from Isham?
Yes, of course. It's a beautiful picture.
They didn't touch her at all. She thinks my work is some kind of frivolous hobby.
Well, it's all about the photos.
Not only that, for her, the only important thing in life is business. She's not interested in anything else.
Including you.
I don't know, I guess.
Well, let her stay with her business. Don't call her anymore.
I can't do that.
I don't understand you.
We need to talk.
How did she behave with her husband?
I don't know. Like a married couple at a social event.
So they reconciled, and she just blacklisted your number.
Mom, I've been calling from different numbers.
So she doesn't pick up the phone when she sees an unfamiliar number. All the more reason you want to leave her alone.
Mom,
What, Mom? You know, I'm just nervous about this whole thing. What? Love is love. But wine is on a schedule. Take care of your mother.
good evening.
Good evening.
Tell me, do you have any seats available?
Yes, of course. For how many nights?
Let's make it 2, and then we'll see.
All right, then let me check you in first, and then I'll show you your bed.
Okay,
Can I see your passport, please?
yes. Here,
Thank you. Have you come to see our sites?
what?
Well, if you're visiting friends or relatives, you'd probably stay with them. And if you're on a business trip, you'd probably stay in a hotel, so you're a tourist.
Are you a police officer by any chance?
I'm undercover.
Right.
By the way, we have a wonderful Preobrazhensky monastery and the Arch of Love with the columns on the embankment.
I'll definitely check it out.
I just know our city like the back of my hand, so I can give you a tour, if you want, of course.
I'll think about it.
My name's Taya, by the way,
I'm Artem.
and I know, because I have your passport. Here you go. Come on, let me show you your bed.
Let's go. The security guard of the village said that Olga and her husband live alone and no one has come to see them. I've been following them all day and I haven't seen Vera either.
Well, maybe she's in the house all the time. That's why the watchman didn't see her.
Faith's in the house all the time. What is she doing there and why doesn't she come out?
What do you think?
To a private clinic and then to the hospital. I think they did something with Vera.
Did they what? I don't understand.
I have a theory, but please don't laugh, okay? Well, look, I think Olga got sick and needed an organ transplant. She and Vera are twin sisters. And Olga and her husband probably tricked Vera into using her as a donor.
To use her as a donor?
Yes.
Well, no, Artem. It can't be like that. What are you saying?
Look, what if I'm right? What if she's being prepared for surgery now? They're feeding her vitamins, removing toxins. I don't know, something like that.
So we need to call the police right away.
Well, I thought about it. But I saw on the internet, I saw a picture of Olga's husband with the maeve, and he's probably got the whole thing covered.
So what are you gonna do?
I have a plan.
Well, which plan?
I'll tell you later. All right, bye.
What's up with the money? The money's coming tomorrow. Finally. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about something. The thing is, Vera's pregnant, and it's my baby. So? You really think that changes everything, doesn't it? Look, it's not in your best interest to keep a witness. It could end badly for you and me. She won't say anything to anyone, I guarantee it. It's not just about $10 million. You understand? Of course I understand. Now, if there's a problem, I'll take care of it myself.
What's up?
Hi. Listen, I thought you said you've been playing this game.
I did.
Yeah, well, I'm a little stuck on level 6. Maybe you can tell me.
What's the problem?
I can't get the boss on the level. I've tried everything.
Have you tried the radioactive bomb in the wooden box near the old warehouse? Try it and don't forget your chemical protection. I'll go in and check the drip.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm done. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Remember me? I took your picture a couple months ago.
Yes, I remember. You promised to bring me a photo, but you never did.
What do you mean I didn't bring it? Here you go.
Wow.
How's?
As if it wasn't me.
How could it not be you? You exactly you. I brought this to Olga Vladimirovna. I hope she likes it.
Olga Vladimirovna didn't warn me about your visit.
I forgot. I'm doing a series of pictures called The Country in the Photographer's Lens. Would you like to participate?
Me? Sure.
Great. I'll call you in a couple days. Well, I'll be off now. You're probably waiting for me. Oh, hello. I'm Oleg Gorenko, a photographer from the publication Lux Design. Photos brought. I called Igor Brisevic. He said I can come over. Wait here. Igor Brisevic, may I?
Yes.
There's a photographer here to see you.
What photographer?
From Lux Design magazine. He says he brought photos.
I told him not today.
Should I let him in?
Я из журнала «Большие бабки» отвалил за статью и фотосессию. Ладно, пусть войдет.
Just make sure he doesn't stare or talk to anyone.
Ни с кем не разговаривай.
I know those journalists.
Copy that. Let's go. Are they both home? And Olga Vladimirovna and Igor Borisevic? Let's go. Hello, Igor Borisevic.
Hello.
I called you today. You said I could drop off the photos.
I said not today.
Did you? I guess we misunderstood each other.
Look, neither me nor my wife are ready for a photo shoot. I've discussed it with your boss.
So I really did get it wrong.
Well, you must be confused if you've got all the...
Oh, excuse me. Well, since I'm here, I brought your wife's photos from the last photo shoot. She wanted to frame them and hang them somewhere in the living room. Can I give them to her?
Let me give them to Vera. Vera is sick now. She can't meet you.
Vera?
What?
You said Vera twice.
Did I? Maybe I misspoke. If you've finished, please show our guest out. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Out. Come on, out. All away. Get away from him. Leave him the business. I'm a successful photographer. I have tons of orders. I promise you the life you're used to.
Okay.
Stay with me.
No. I need to talk to Igor first.
Do you want me to come with you?
I'll talk to him myself. I'll be back in a couple hours. Just wait for me.
Don't let anyone else in without calling me or Igor Borisovich. Okay, I almost forgot. Some relative came to Olga Vladimirovna recently. He kept asking about her, then he got in his car and left. But I took a picture of the license plate number and the driver on my cell phone just in case. Send me the license plate number and send me the picture. Okay, relative? What the hell kind of relative? Show me. He looks familiar. I've seen him before. Goodbye.
Have a good day.
He works in the same restaurant as Vera. What do you want with a relative?
Maybe he's her boyfriend, jealous, so he follows her around.
You've got the license plate number and tomorrow's the day to find out. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Can I see your passport again? Because I made a little mistake yesterday and your serial number didn't go in.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Is this your wife?
I'm not married.
Fiancé. Then. Is it love undivided? And who is she to you?
A relative.
Please.
Can you tell me where I can get a cheap meal around here?
Well, you can eat in our kitchen. Would you like me to feed you?
I want to sneak into the clinic, but there are a lot of guards there, but I'll think of something, and if Vera is there...
Do you realize how dangerous that is?
I don't care.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Vera's my girlfriend, and we're together.
She doesn't think so.
Okay, I got to go, thanks.
Wait, Artem. I have something to tell you.
Jesus, what?
You see, Igor and Vera spent the night together.
I know she's staying at his country house.
That's not what I mean.
Jesus, what?
Though, Artem, you're such an asshole. Vera slept with him. She loves him. Do you understand?
You're lying to me.
I wish, Artem. Please go home. You have no business there, believe me. Though, Artem, I'm sorry I told you that. I had to.
Hello, my love. Can you hear me? How do you feel?
Where am I?
At the hospital.
What happened?
And car accident.
How long ago?
More than 3 weeks. All this time you've been injected with drugs that haven't come to your senses. I don't know the cause. Maybe you know. I've replaced the sedatives and neuroleptics with glucose. You'll feel better, but no one can know you've come to your senses except me, of course. Irina, I have to leave, but
I'm not Irina.
What's your name?
I don't remember.
It's the medication. Your memory will come back, but once again, no one must know you're awake. I'll be back. I'm done.
What are you doing here?
I just came to talk.
About what?
Vera, you know, I think it might work out. Don't interrupt me right now. I realize that this whole situation seems...
It's wild.
Yeah, wild, but maybe we're meant for something. You ever think about that? Maybe so that we can correct our mistakes. What we did 12 years ago.
And if they weren't mistakes?
Is it because of Olga? Let's explain everything to her.
It's not just Olga.
Look, we'll tell her the truth. I know it'll be hard, but we'll get through it. It's life, damn it. People meet and break up. It's normal.
Igor.
Vera. I love you and I've loved you all these years.
You're different and I'm different. We won't go back to the past.
I understand you're scared. I've put so much on you now. I won't bother you now and I won't touch you. Vera, just don't leave me. Okay. I can't do it without you. Vera. Forgive me.
Igor, you said we'd always be together and never part.
I was wrong. Forgive me, Vera. I'm completely confused.
Please don't go.
I can't.
Don't leave me. I can't do it without you.
I'm sorry. What's wrong? Olya Andreevich, I warned you. You didn't heed, so today is your last day at our clinic. Thank you, come back later.
So you're firing me?
No, you're firing yourself.
Are you serious? You mean I have to write a letter of resignation?
Otherwise, I'll fire you with such wording that no clinic will accept you, at least not in our city.
I think you're exaggerating your abilities a bit.
You should check it out, although I don't advise you to do that.
Okay, I'll write a statement, but the patient from the 5th ward.
Olya Andreevich, this conversation is over. Look. You wanted to throw Olga out of the project and give the order to your relative. I did everything we agreed on. Olga is in the hospital. The project is yours. The documents are signed. That's all I signed up for. You got a $10 million payoff. That's serious money. You'll get 10 times that, so you and I are even. I'll lose 10 times as much if there's a catch and the truth comes out. Vote. Samoylov. You're not a child, or do you want me to explain to you the consequences of letting the witness live? Vo, we have to pursue this case to the end. She won't say anything to anyone, but we can't be sure. Listen to me. No, you listen to me. Up until now, I've done everything you've told me. But now she's pregnant and it's my baby, and don't you lay a finger on her. She won't say anything to anyone. She just can't do it. She won't leave the house. Vo, Samoylov, Why do you need these unnecessary problems? Look, I'm telling you there won't be any problems. Not with Vera, not with Olga. Both are under control.
Igor, what are your instructions?
Don't do anything for now. Just watch her very carefully. If you notice anything suspicious, call me immediately. I'll decide what to do next.
Understood. So, how's it going in here?
It's you, listen, I'm.
Quiet, quiet, quiet. Get some rest. It's me. Can you hear me? How are you feeling? I realize it's not easy for you, but you're in danger at the clinic. If you want to live, you have to leave here today. Do you understand me?
I can't.
I know, but you have to try. I'll help you.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. I guess I don't like to see healthy people crippled. So I'll give you a shot. You feel better. Then I'll help you up and we'll get out of here. Okay. All right. Don't worry. He's asleep. Good evening.
Good evening.
My mom's being treated here. Can I see her?
Office hours are over.
Listen, why all the formalities?
You can't.
Dude, I'm arrived from far away. I took a day off. I just need a couple minutes to take some fruit. That's all.
You can't do it without a pass.
Well, come on. You need to get in the car. Careful, careful. So, come on, quiet, quiet. You have a remarkably strong constitution. So let's try to get past the guards. Well, understand me, huh?
Listen, you don't understand very well or what?
All right, good luck.
Yeah, first, let the car through.
No? Okay, no, thank you. Well, we're lucky. It's amazing. It's about to get a little warmer. Tell me, what's the last thing you remember before you were in the ward?
Get it behind the wheel.
Okay.
In a hurry?
What was your hurry?
I don't remember. And if they don't find me, they'll be looking for us.
Look, I knocked up the guard for 3 hours and the head doctor's gone and the nurse will be here at 8 o'clock. So there's time. Don't worry about it at all. Have a rest.
Polina Sergeyevna.
What? What's wrong?
A patient from 5. She's disappeared.
Missing how?
She's not here. She's not in the room. Ilya. Hello.
Yes, hello. Don't ask me anything. Just close the door and help me out.
Okay, right away.
Careful. Careful right here.
Hey, you, where's the patient? Where's the patient? Where? Shit, he's under the influence of some drug.
Should I call Igor Borisovich?
No, we won't call anyone yet. Destroy everything and make sure there's no evidence of her stay here.
All right.
Wait and talk to the staff to keep their mouths shut.
Okay.
Shit.
Whoa. What are you doing here? You should be at work.
I've already worked today.
Okay, don't disturb me later. This will help you recover. The dose is maximum. But your heart is strong. So there should be no complications.
Ilya.
Let's go to the kitchen. Come on.
Ilya. Who is she?
The patient I told you about.
The one who was deliberately turned into a recumbent. What's she doing here? Ilyusha, did you kidnap her?
I helped her leave the clinic because she was going to die or be disabled.
You kidnapped her, listen. But they will look for her and they will find her. Because you have cameras everywhere. And the cameras will show that it was you who took her out of the clinic.
So first of all, I'm registered at the Dacha. They will look there. Secondly, it's my right as a human being to stop the offense because what they did to her in the clinic, that was a crime.
Then you know what? Call the police because that's their job.
Someone powerful is involved if Bashkovic is dancing to their tune. And secondly, I have no proof that she was in the clinic. Well, the police will come, and they will tell them Tomchenko. There was no Irina Tomchenko, and the staff will confirm. I don't know her name myself.
And what are you going to do with all this?
I'll wait till she remembers the name. I'll run a background check, so I know what I'm dealing with.
My God, Ilyusha, our mother was right when she said that your keen sense of justice will get you into a lot of trouble.
Everything will come to its senses. They won't be looking for her so soon.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Because you always said I was acting like a child, and now you're acting like one.
I've made a responsible decision.
You don't know her at all. What if she's a criminal or crazy? Look, normal people aren't guarded.
First of all, keep your voice down. Secondly, I told you I made a decision. I'm not going to discuss it with you anymore. Period.
Then do what you want.
What? How did she disappear? She's unconscious? Shit. Get over here now. My wife's missing. The room's empty. So, somebody knocked out the guard. There's a guard at the checkpoint. We should contact him. They haven't seen her. Dr. Bakshikic suspects a new doctor. Name's Olya Andreevich Makarsky. Find him for me. What are we standing here for? Are you going far? Where are you going?
Let me go.
I thought we discussed everything.
You have no right to keep me here.
Put the suitcase down. You're in a hurry. You're in too much of a hurry, Verika. You need to think things over calmly.
I've already thought it over. I'm going home.
Where are you going? What will you do there? To work as a waitress, to wash your plates, right?
It's better than living someone else's life.
You're not going anywhere. You signed the documents instead of Olya. You're a criminal.
You asked me to.
Did I?
I don't get it.
What you didn't understand, I'll explain it to you. You deceived me. You got into my confidence. You're an imposter.
No one will believe you.
The chief of the city police department and the prosecutor are my friends. But really, why do you start, you fool? I love you. We'll be fine, me. You are baby. Forget this nonsense and let's go to breakfast. Let's go.
You're drunk and disgusting.
What?
You're gross. You've been afraid of Olya your whole life because she's strong and bossy. You did whatever she says. She told you to leave me and you did. And now she's in the hospital and I'm here and you think I'm weak? You're wrong. If I said I'm going home, I'm going home.
Stop. Where are you going? Vera Verica, girl. It hurts. Where did you hit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Greetings. Olga,
Please give me a ride.
get in the car.
It's you. Please take me, please.
No one's following us. Oh, why? What's going on? Who are you running away from? I called you. You didn't answer the phone. I came to see you. Your husband kicked me out. You saw me in the window, but you looked at me like a stranger. What's going on? Well, why? Did I offend you in some way?
I'm not Olya.
What?
I'm her sister. Olya's in the hospital. She's unconscious.
Is this a joke? A joke? Well, why, if you want to break up with me?
My name is Vera. Olya was in an accident. I came here because her husband asked me to sign some important contract on her behalf. I beg you, let's go. I'll tell you everything on the way.
No, we're in a safe place. Tell me now.
Okay.
Should we call a doctor? Don't do that. Where is she? Did you find her? No, we. Shit. What's wrong with my wife and this doctor? He's registered outside the city, but the house is empty. He doesn't live there. Come on, look. Vera couldn't have gotten far. Look for both of them.
So you're Ollie's sister, and some will have kept you locked up?
Yes. Look, what if I killed him?
Well, you were defending yourself.
First I signed the damn treaty, and then this.
You okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I have to go to the hospital. I'm pregnant. Please take me. I'll show you where.
It's all right now. The scars are almost gone. The abrasions are gone. You're a very pretty woman, and that's not what you should be thinking about. Did you remember your name?
Why are you doing all this?
I already told you.
I still don't understand. I'm nobody to you. You don't even know me.
Well, is it necessary to help only your own people?
I always thought so.
Then it's time to look at the world a little differently.
In the world I live in, everything is for profit.
I take it you remember something.
No. I start to remember and the thought slips.
Well, it'll come back to me. Okay, now I'll feed you and go to sleep to regain your strength.
Gosha, let go.
Come on, what are you doing? One kiss.
Let go.
I'm not calling you to bed.
I said let me go.
I like it when they resist.
Get off, let me go.
Ty, is everything okay?
No.
Get away from the girl. Can't you see she doesn't like it?
Hey, go on your way.
And this is my way.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you? You're a dead man. You're a dead man.
You want more?
Don't. Let go. Let's go. Let's go.
Everything all right?
Yes.
You know this asshole?
She went to the movies with him once, and now he's all over her. How's your arm?
It's fine.
Let's go to the emergency room.
Don't.
It's just around the corner. Then let's at least put a cold towel on it. Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome.
You're a good man.
You should be more discerning in your relationships.
I didn't know he was such an asshole.
Aha.
I thought he was normal.
Aha, that normal guy could have raped you.
But you gave him a good beating.
I could have done more if I hadn't stopped him.
Braggart. How did it happen? Maybe you felt, maybe overexcited or stressed?
No.
Did Igor Borisovic bring you here?
No.
Who did?
A friend.
I want to talk to him.
Don't. Why?
All right, whatever you say. I'll prescribe you a strong painkiller. You'll take it strictly according to the instructions.
Please don't say anything to Igor.
Why not?
I'll do it.
All right.
What is it? Nothing yet, Igor Borisovic. We've looked at the surveillance tape, but there's nothing there. Holy shit, how could she even escape? She was under surveillance the whole time, maybe just a hitchhiker or a cab. Find her for me now. Why are we standing here?
What's up?
A miscarriage.
I'm sorry. They let you go already? How do you feel?
How did I get involved in all this? What am I going to do?
Let's go to my place if you don't mind spend the night, and tomorrow we'll figure out what to do next.
Olya could be in danger.
We'll find her.
We have to go to the police and tell them everything.
No. You need a lawyer to tell you what to say and how to behave.
What if Igor is alive?
Все равно.
Whatever scam Samolov was up to, you were in on it. And it will be hard to prove that you acted out of ignorance. You need a lawyer. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Give me the phone. I want to call a friend.
Svetlana, there's someone here to see you. They called a public number for some reason. Will you take it?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Hello? Yes. Who? Vera? Vera, finally.
I'm sorry I haven't called. Some things come up.
Where have you been? What's wrong with you?
You don't have to interrupt. I'll tell you everything, okay?
Verica, don't be upset. You'll find someone else.
Olga, you're a thief.
Here we go again. Vera, calm down.
You'll never be happy with him.
We'll see.
I love Igor. I'll get him back sooner or later.
Try it.
Olya, I hate you.
Olya.
Well, Olenka Nyazova, are you ready to become Olga Vladimirovna Samoilova?
Of course I am. I remembered. My name is Olga Samoilova.
Though, look, I told you we had to deal with her quickly, and now we've lost sight of both of them. How did they even manage to escape? I don't know. They're obviously getting help. Maybe they are, maybe it's just a coincidence. I've already put money into the project if Olga comes to her senses and proves her signature is fake. Look, Olga's on psycholeptics and it's gonna take her a while to come to her senses, if that's even possible. And her sister? Though, I haven't given Vera any details. She just knows she signed some kind of contract and that's it. But if Olga gets out, she'll want to look into everything. I know Olga, she won't go to the police now, so we have time. I'll find them both. Hello. Hello? Yes, and I say everything is under control. We still have time. Hello, hello.
The subscriber is temporarily unavailable.
Is everything all right?
Yes.
I made you some tea.
Thank you.
Igor is alive. I called him.
Thank God.
Amazing.
What?
I just realized I've never seen Olya without makeup.
Look at me. She's the same.
No, you're different.
Yes, she really started early makeup. We only saw at school and distinguished.
Now you have nothing of her at all.
Is that bad?
No, it's great. So we have to figure out what we're going to tell the police. I've already called a lawyer. It's a good lawyer. He helped our magazine in litigation.
Oleg, do you realize I signed for Oli?
You acted under duress. The lawyer will help you out. The main thing now is to get Olya out. What is this clinic and where is it located?
I don't know.
Maybe you remember the number, the name, the streets you drove on?
I don't remember. Igor drove me every time.
Okay, we'll figure something out. We'll figure it out. I need to buy a new SIM card and phone. So make yourself at home. Hello, Svita.
Artem, hi. You just don't worry. Vera called me.
What? Where is she? What about her?
Alive and well.
Listen, wait, are you sure she's okay? How can I find her? Did she change her phone number?
Artem, come home.
I don't understand why.
She already has an assistant.
Who? Igor Samoilov.
No. Another man. On the contrary, he protects her from Samolov.
What do you mean, another man? Who is he?
I don't know. Some photographer. She's staying with him now. Artem, let's go back home before you get into some trouble. Artem, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry, I can't talk now. I'll call you back later. Vera, I love you. Marry me.
Artem, I've explained everything to you. Please stop.
Well, I found information about Olga Samolova, only there are two oddities. First, there is no information about the accident. Second, this photo from the presentation from the business center. Taken 3 weeks ago. That's when you were at the clinic.
I don't understand.
Do you feel sick?
Dizzy, I'm fine.
Sit down. I'll be right back.
You don't know her at all. What if she's a criminal or crazy? Look, normal people aren't guarded.
Roll up your sleeve. I'll give you an injection.
You don't believe me that I'm Olga, do you?
I do, but there's have to explanation for all this.
I think it's my sister.
Sister?
I have a twin sister. Apparently, she came to this party with my husband and used my name.
Okay, why would she do that?
I don't know. Either she's lying to him or they're in on it.
So let's figure it out. What could they be up to?
She's wearing my clothes. She's got my hair. They must have decided to get rid of me.
Is there a reason for that?
They had an affair a long time ago. I took him away. So they must have continued to meet behind my back.
What should I do? Maybe go to the police.
It's useless. He's got it all covered. He's best friends with the chief of the police department. Oh, shit.
What?
They gave my shopping center project to another developer. How could they do it without my signature? I can see why Igor needed Vera.
Here's the update. Now I have to forward a new number for my mum.
Is this all your work?
Yes,
That's great.
I'm glad you like it. I took this picture on Kilimanjaro and this one in the Syrian desert.
It's very beautiful. Is it dangerous?
A little, but interesting.
I thought you were a social photographer.
I'm a social photographer when I need to make money. And this.
And this is what you really like.
Yeah, it's what I do for a living. Do you really work as a waitress?
Yeah, why?
Just asking.
It's what happens. You get with the wrong guy. You don't have any money. And why there are no pictures of Olya?
Olya doesn't like to be photographed. Listen, I'd rather take a picture of you.
Instead of her.
No, you don't look like her at all. You have. Look, let me make you a better coffee and make you breakfast. But I'm not good at cooking. I can make a couple of sandwiches.
Okay.
Want some coffee? What happened? Did you have a fight with your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend. We're just coworkers.
Is that why you have her picture in your passport?
Shit.
What's wrong with you?
I thought things were gonna work out between us. Everyone said we weren't a couple and I didn't believe it. All because of my stupid stubbornness.
Listen, every girl dreams of a guy like you.
Yeah, sure.
You're so touching.
Pathetic?
Sweet. Really. And very cool. Look, things are gonna work out. Really, you'll see.
Thank you.
Drink your coffee before it gets cold.
Call again. Excuse me, have you seen the landlady lately?
About 2 weeks ago. Why?
Are you sure about that?
Well, I think she moved out. It's a rented apartment.
Thank you.
Ilya, you'd better stop messing around with me. As long as I'm around, you're in danger.
I'll be with you until you're fully recovered. So what do you intend to do next?
Get my life back.
Good friends, girlfriends, anyone who can help anyone.
No friends. No girlfriends. Just business associates. That's the kind of person I am.
Well, I don't have many friends either.
I had a lover.
So, who is he?
A photographer. We met when he came to my house to take pictures for some magazine.
And you only remember it now.
The only thing we had in common was bad.
Okay, next.
I was hoping he could help me change my life.
What kind of changes?
Leaving Igor.
Well, that's great. Call him. Do you remember the number?
No. But maybe I can remember how to get there.
Okay. In the meantime, give me your hand. Great.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon. Freeze. Where's your friend?
I don't know.
Tell me, did she call you?
Me? I don't know anything.
Tell me what you know or I'll smash you to the wall. She called you, right?
She called. She said she was fine. She was staying with some photographer. Let me go.
The number? What number did she call from?
She called the number of the restaurant. Get off.
Let's go, show me quick, move, bitch.
How do I look?
Don't worry, you look great.
Thank you for everything, Ilya.
Everything will be as it was before.
No, it won't be like before. He didn't even try to help me.
Well, you remind him now. Here we are.
Спасибо.
Thank you. It's her.
Who?
My sister Vera. Now I understand why he wasn't looking for me. She replaced me in everything.
Well, maybe it's not what it seems, and we need to talk to them.
About what? Everything is clear with him.
Then we should talk to her. It's strange this late. Who could it be?
What if it's Igor or his men?
Don't worry, no one knows you're here. Who's there?
Oleg, open up. It's me.
Olga.
What? You've changed so much. Well, hello, Vera. We need to talk in private.
Olga, I'm very glad you're okay. I came to the hospital a few times and you were unconscious. Igor said that already.
That's a beautiful lie.
What?
I've learned it in 12 years.
Olga,
You came to him with everything ready to go. My house, my family, my business, my lover.
How can you say that?
It's not nice to hear, is it?
Olga, listen. Igor said I need to sign some kind of contract that will save your business.
Did you sign it?
Yes.
What kind of papers?
Some kind of cooperation agreement.
You didn't look at what you were signing.
I wanted to read it, but he wouldn't let me. He rushed me and said I could trust him.
Isn't it cold? It's okay. Tell me, you're not involved in this, are you? In what? The scam or switch? No. Vera is as much some Wolof's victim as Olya. And you didn't go to the police? No, we didn't dare. Some Wolof in our city, everything is greased. He is friends with the mayor and the head of the police department, and in general with everyone. I see. You know, they're so similar, but so different. I haven't had a chance to compare them. Well, Olya, she's so bossy, and I've always been a bit uncomfortable with her. I was kind of afraid she wouldn't approve of what I was doing. And Vera? Vera's different. She's easy for me, as corny as it sounds. The pizza's here. Come on in the house, we'll have dinner.
I think you signed a waiver and Igor got a generous payoff. Did you get paid?
Yes. $10,000? I'm sorry.
Shit. I just got screwed.
And I helped him do it. Olga, I know how it looks, but I'm not gonna do it.
If we can prove that it's not my signature on the contract, the deal will be invalidated.
Yes, but you know that Igor has a lot of money.
And Igor couldn't have pulled this off on his own. You have to remember something that will help us. Did he meet someone, consulted someone, maybe called someone?
Yes. He did.
Called who?
Yes, to this number.
We need to figure out what to do next.
Yes.
You're leaving.
Yeah, it's time.
It was nice to meet you.
Thanks, you too.
Why don't you stay a couple days? We'll go to the theater. We have a very good theater. I have a friend who works there.
Thanks, but no.
But I haven't shown you the city. This is always like that.
How?
Like this. You meet a nice guy and he leaves.
So tell me, what makes you think I'm a good guy?
I know. I could fall in love with you.
Don't be silly. I'm much older than you.
Just a few years older.
It's hard to fall in love with someone like me.
Stop it. You're handsome. And you look like a Viking.
A what? No one has ever compared me to a Viking.
Yes. I told you not to call me again.
Who's that?
It's that bastard again. He keeps calling me from different numbers.
What asshole?
The one you took down the other day. He'll probably come again. He's so annoying.
What did you say about the theater? Your friend in the living room.
Never learned how to cook. You ordered pizza and your mom didn't even leave anything?
I see you're feeling better.
Yes. Oleg, we need to talk. Oleg, we need to break up. I do not love you.
The habit of telling people the truth in the eyes I see is still with you.
Don't take offense.
It's okay, really.
Where's Olya?
He left.
Left how?
Well, he handed me the ampoules and syringe, asked if I knew how to inject, and said we were safe here.
Why didn't you call me?
I didn't know I should call you. I thought you were saying goodbye.
Did he come into the kitchen?
Yes.
Shit. So he saw me and Oleg.
So what?
It doesn't matter.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Olya, let's make a phone call.
I don't have his number.
Let me do it.
No.
Olga.
You didn't leave. Look, I told Oleg that.
You don't have to explain anything. How do you feel?
I'm so glad you didn't leave.
I should take my blood pressure just in case.
Can you stop being a doctor for a minute?
At least take your pulse and... Vera, you couldn't let her go. Someone of is looking for them.
I couldn't stop her.
I don't think she's gotten far. I'll run after her. Where's Olya? On the terrace. She asked for water. Listen, I think it's best if we all agree on what to do next. I agree. I have an idea. What is it? There's a ball tomorrow at the town hall. What kind of ball? It's an annual ball at City Hall where they invite all the famous people of our city, businessmen, athletes, artists, and Olya goes every year. This year she's invited too. Oh yeah, I remember it. It's a local vanity fair. How will it help us? We need a journalist who's famous and overconfident.
For what?
I'll explain later.
Okay, I'm gonna go get Ola some water.
I've got a couple in mind. Right. Well, this one's too overconfident.
We're looking for them. We're looking for them. You can't do it on your own. You need more people. Don't. I've already found out who Vera left with. Give me a few more hours. Okay, but if we don't have a result by tonight, I'll ask for help from friendly agencies.
Olesik. Mom's here. Oleg. Is he asleep? Oleg. What a bastard. What a bastard. Hello? Oleg, it's me. Are you far away? You have a shoot in an hour. No, I knew you'd forget. So please be quiet. I'll reschedule this shoot, but where are you? You have a very important shoot tonight at the Mers Ball. I hope you don't forget it. Who's that? Young man.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What do you want?
We need to see Oleg.
You know, I really want to see him too, but he's not here.
Where is he?
Well, I can't tell you that because I don't know you. You know, guys, let's go. Please. Young man, where are you going? Young man.
Don't worry.
I'll call the police right now.
We're from the police.
What are you saying? And can I see your ID?
Oleg is in danger.
What?
Yes, he's probably already hurt. Every minute counts. Where can we find him?
Well, he's at a meeting at the conference cafe on Vishnevaya, and tonight he'll film at the mayor's ball.
The mayor's ball.
Yeah, it's the annual mayor's ball, and Oleg's filming there as usual.
Excuse me, can I have your phone?
Yeah, sure, take it.
Thank you, we'll give it back to you.
No, he's...
Stay here, don't talk to anyone for the next couple hours. It's important. We'll be there soon.
Wait, will you come with Oleg?
With Oleg, yes.
No, well, wait.
We'll be there soon.
Some strange policeman.
What is it? The photographer left for a business meeting. Maybe Vera is with him. His mother told us where it is. We're almost at the address. Vera is pregnant. Nothing can happen to her. Do you understand me? Yes.
Oh, young man, can I use your cell phone, please? I just left mine at home. God, she's so pretty. I really need to call, please. Well, what are you looking at me so much? My God. Well, I will not run away with your cell phone. Look at me, especially I'm on such heels.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot my phone. 270. Oleg, it's Mom.
And why from an unknown number?
Though, I borrowed a phone from a random but very handsome passerby.
What about yours?
Mine was taken by this strange policeman, who came into our studio, said you were in great danger, Vo, and told me to tell you where you were.
And did you?
Of course I did. Honey, I was freaking out. Listen, there was another one. He was more impressive. He's so macho and he has a scar on his right cheek. Well, when you're all sorted out, please call your mom back.
Call where?
Yes, indeed. Where can he call back? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, really. You've helped me out so much. My God, yes. You know what? Let's warm up. I have a nice coffee in my studio. Please, let's warm up the dog. Let's go in. I have Colombian coffee. I'm an amateur. How about you?
We were just on our way to your place.
What luck. Come on in.
Did something happen? The police came to the studio, asking how to find me, and they looked strange. One of them had a scar on his face.
That's Igor's driver.
I'll call Kira, ask her to meet me somewhere else.
So where are they? Vo. I don't know, but it's the same cafe. I checked the map. They're not there. Shit, Vo. The lady said something about an annual ball at the town hall. Where? At City Hall. She said her son's gonna be filming something there.
Kira's got a TV show and a YouTube channel, 250,000 subscribers. That's more people than our town.
Listen, Olga Vladimirovna, Oleg told me all about you, and we decided to dedicate a program to your conclusion. It will be a bomb.
If we manage to get out of this story alive.
Even if you don't, I mean, that's the only thing that's wrong with me.
I like your optimism.
The important thing is that Kaya is backing us and agreeing to our idea.
I've borrowed a hidden camera and everything that goes with it from tech support. Discuss the story with the team. We're on it. So, hello, Gleb. How are you doing? We're ready now. Makeup, costume. Then agree on all the technical aspects.
How are you?
And we can go to the site. The main thing is that yours all work like clockwork.
Yes.
Artem.
What?
Artem. I know her.
Who?
Her name is Olga. My brother brought her home from the clinic because they were giving her some drugs to make her crazy.
Olga, are you sure?
Yeah, I talked to her.
Where are they now at home?
No, they're not at home.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Please call your brother.
Now, wait.
How are you?
I'm fine. I was a little weak, but Ilya gave me a shot. I'm fine.
Do you want me to go in your place?
No, Vira. I'd better do something. Vira, I wanted to apologize for the fact that for 12 years never once called and did not come, not even tried to reconcile.
I'm no better.
I'm sorry.
There's something I have to tell you that you'll probably hate me for. I was with Igor once. I got pregnant, then I miscarried. Olga, I thought I was still in love with him, and he said there was nothing between you. Please forgive me. I'm very ashamed.
So it turns out we're even. We don't have to fight again because of that bastard.
Thank you.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Good evening, Olga Vladimirovna.
Good evening.
Igor said you were ill.
Igor tends to exaggerate. I'm fine, thank you.
See you later.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
It was the mayor and the chief of police.
I remember. It's a good thing they're here. It's time to make a call.
I'll be in the neighborhood.
Yes?
This is Olga Samoilova. I know about your collusion with Igor.
Olga Vladimirovna, I don't really know what you're talking about. Let's meet and discuss everything. Where are you now?
Behind your back.
Vo, you look great. I think we need to have a serious talk.
I think we do.
They left the hall.
What do you know?
Enough.
Enough for what?
To put you behind bars.
That's a bold statement.
This purse contains proof that you were involved in this scam. Don't. I'll scream and they'll hear me.
Well, if the purse can't be taken away, I can buy it.
It's priceless.
I realize there's a price to pay for everything in life, and I'm willing to pay it.
Hello, Gleb. Put the picture on the screen.
What do you know?
Enough.
Enough for what?
Vote to put you behind bars.
That's a bold statement.
This purse contains proof that you participated in this scam. Don't. I'll shout and they'll hear me.
Well, if the purse can't be taken away, I can buy it.
It's priceless.
I understand everything in life has to be paid for. I'm ready. Olga Vladimirovna, we can't return you to the project. We've paid you a very good compensation.
Me?
Your husband.
You knew the signature on the document was fake.
Look, it wasn't my plan. It was your husband's idea to put you in the hospital and marry you off to your sister. Deal with him. What's my problem?
You knew about it and did nothing?
Yes, I knew. What else could I do? You would never have agreed to give the project to someone else.
And I won't agree. It's my company and it's my project. I'll pay you back the 10 million and continue working.
Do you have any idea what kind of mess that would make?
I guess.
It'll be much easier if you and Igor take the 10 million.
I won't give you the project.
You didn't want to go to the hospital. Then I'll have to put you in a more secure place.
You want to kill me?
If I have to.
I don't think so.
It wasn't my plan. It was your husband's idea to put you in the hospital and marry you off to your sister. Deal with him. What's my problem? So, are you giving me the bag? If you and Igor take the 10 million,
I won't give you the project.
you didn't want to go to the hospital. Then I'll have to put you in a safe place. Hello, my love.
Igor,
You don't want me to start shooting, do you? Here are the documents. Here's a pen. Sign the documents.
you decided to replace the fake with the real one at the last minute.
No, Olenka, I decided to replace you. I've hated you all my life. You ruined my whole life. You divorced me from Vera, and you know, I only now realize that I loved her, only her. And so now you're going to sign these damn papers. I'll find Vera. We'll leave here, she'll give me a baby and we'll be happy. Everything.
You'll never be happy. Vera lost the baby.
What did you say?
There's no baby. There's no baby.
What did you say? Say it again.
There's no baby.
I don't believe you. You took a pen and signed the documents? Sign it.
I can prove I was coerced. There are cameras in the lobby.
You can't. My people turned them off. Bye.
I have to be there because Olya could get sick.
Don't worry, the situation is under control.
Under control, Shigelov might have a weapon.
He won't do anything with his own hands. So, Gleb, what have you taken off?
Yes.
Oh my god, make a video.
Special forces are on the job. Freeze. Hands against the wall.
Follow me, come on. The deputy head of the Central District, Shigelov, went to a prison cell. The main suspect, Igor Samolov, a well-known businessman in the city, has already confessed. Let me remind you that he, as well as Shigelov, is accused of attempted murder, as well as fraud and kidnapping.
Vera.
Olga Vladimirovna, wait. I need to clarify a couple of details. I'm sorry, Olga Vladimirovna is sick. She's tired. She needs rest. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow morning. We'll arrange a meeting and you'll testify on the record. Agreed?
Yes.
Let's go.
I didn't say goodbye to Olya and Vera.
It's okay. They'll understand. I guess you could use me after all, huh?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Well, I guess I'd better go.
Artem. I saw it on TV. It's all over the news. I was so scared for you.
It's okay.
In addition, the head doctor of the private clinic, Alexander Pashkevich, was detained and faces charges of kidnapping and willful injury to the health of a patient.
I decided it wasn't worth it to give the cops the papers with your signature on them.
You did the right thing. If it wasn't for you.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? Where are you?
We're in Bali.
That's great. How long are you staying?
1 more week, and then we're going to Ecuador.
I signed a contract with the geo agency. We'll take pictures for their catalog.
That's great. Congratulations. And I'm all in work. I have to build up the reputation of the company.
Olga, how's your project going?
It's great. I'm in business.
That's great.
Congratulations. How are things going with Artem and Taya? I'm surprised she's not bored with him yet. I don't recognize my sister. Well, that's great. Well, wait. I'll throw you a picture. Remember we're the 4 of us?
Yeah.
You have time to look at them.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Let's go bye-bye. Have a rest. Look, it's already sent.
Yeah,